Hello YouTubers, my name is Attila Mate from Blue Sky Photography, and today I would like to talk to you about an interesting topic which in my opinion is is really good because many months ago, and I would say even more than a year ago, I made a good few videos about Sigma art lenses. Now, I am a very big fan of Sigma art lenses, and I got called many names like bigot and stupid and whatever you can imagine. You named it. I was called. But in the same time, I used these art lenses. Now, I used for my job, I used for my business. And I tell you something, I don't really say an opinion if I don't use a lens. I don't like to form an opinion only because I think that it's not good, or because I think that because I don't like that brand or something. No, I use them and then I form an opinion. That's the way I am. So I purchased my first Sigma art lenses was the 18 to 35 f1.8 zoom lens. I purchased that lens because it was unique. It was f1.8 zoom. After that, I purchased the 50 to 100 f1.8. Now, I used a lot the 85mm f1.4 art lens. I used a lot the 50mm f1.4, which is again, I think that it's the best 50mm lens on the market. It's huge, it's tremendous, it's big, it's expensive. I think it's the expensivest 50mm lens. But I tell you something, if you take a Nikon 50mm f1.4 lens and put on the camera and then put the Sigma 50mm f1.4 and make the same photo, and then you will see what I'm talking about. And you will see that that price difference is kind of justified, honestly. Because that lens is some image quality, I tell you. I mean, it's the sharpest lens of the face of the earth, I think. I think it's on par with the 6,000 euros Zeiss lens. I mean, on sharpness. Now, again, here people will say sharpness is not everything. I know. But we had this discussion several times, and I don't want to get into this again. Anyway, the reason I do this video because I see now recently many times videos on YouTube that how good are Sigma lenses, Sigma art lenses. And those YouTubers, who until now they actually was saying that, well, Sigma lenses are not that good and you have better Nikon lenses, better Canon lenses, better whatever. And now they are starting to say, oh, Sigma art lenses, they are actually good. That's funny though. I don't know, but I don't think that's funny. Yeah? So, anyway, let's call it, how you can call it? It's, let's call it ignorance, okay? So, because some people, they will say some things and they don't know what they're talking about. Or they will say some things and they didn't even try it. Well, I tried those lenses and I tell you something, Sigma lenses, now I'm not saying that the build quality, it is the same like a Nikon lens. And I told this many times. How many times I don't even can't count on my hand how many times I told this. That look, it's not the same build quality, but who gives a damn? Because I don't. Because I paid half price anyway. So what's the problem then? So if I buy the example, I don't know, whatever you can call it, like you buy an 85mm f1.4 lens. You buy from Nikon the f1.4 G lens, for almost $2,000 or whatever, $1,700. And you will buy the Sigma for $1,000. So there is like $600-700 difference. Why do you, I mean, if you buy two Sigma lenses, you are still much longer than with the Nikon lens. And you have better quality, image quality. So in my opinion, Sigma art lenses, they are good enough build quality, not the same build quality like Nikon or Canon lenses, but good enough build quality to, if you put on the balance, the price you pay for it and the build quality difference, you will see that it will balance up, no problem at all. I mean, I used that lens for many years, those lenses, and I never got any issue with them. Never. And I used a lot. I mean, I used a lot. and I never got any issue with them. Now, I don't think that two Sigma lenses will last less than a Nikon lens. I don't believe that. So, in my opinion, these art lenses, they are really, really good quality. Are they the same micro contrast like Zeiss lenses? No, they are not. Can you fix that in post-processing? Yes, you can. Does it worth to buy the Zeiss lens over the Sigma lens? It depends on your budget. Because if you are a millionaire and you don't give a damn about money, obviously it works for you. But if you have to count every penny how to buy the newest lens and you have to save up for several months, that means that it's not worth it. Because with just a little post-processing work, you get the same result. And I did this example, and I own Zeiss lens. I own the 85mm f1.4 Zeiss lens, which is a pure Zeiss lens, not Sony Zeiss or whatever. And I tell you that I can make the same photo with a Sigma art lens, not as much micro contrast in it, not as much colors in it, and color saturation, but I can adjust that in post-processing. If you want faster post-processing, you buy the Zeiss lens. But if you want cheaper and you achieve the same picture with some extra work in post-processing, you will buy the Sigma lens. And I think that they worth the money. They worth the money. Now there are some, like I said, there are some YouTubers which they don't agree and they didn't agree, and now they start making videos about Sigma art lenses and how good they are. And that's funny, because they used to call me names before. Anyway, what is your opinion about Sigma art lenses? What is your experience? Are they different than Nikon or Canon or whatever brand you want, or not? Do you own them both? If you do, please feel free and leave a comment down below. I would like to know your opinion, because this is my experience and I would like to know if you had the same experience or not. So feel free and leave a comment down below. And I hope that this video was helpful to you guys. I hope that you liked it. If you liked it, please like and subscribe and share my videos. And other than that, I wish you a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.